when Muslims turn to Allah and they plug into the eternal power of Allah, there's a certain power that comes into the Muslim. And this I'm saying as individuals and also at a communal level, where the Noor of Ibadah comes into the Muslim mind, into the Muslim community. That Noor is not visible to us, but it is visible to the angels. And angels, they gravitate to the Noor. They're attracted to the Noor. And this is the meaning of Allah saying, تَنَزَّلُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ وَالرُّوحُ فِيهَا. The angels descend on this night. Why? Because they are attracted to the Noor that Muslims have acquired throughout the month, and especially this night. And along with that, the Ruh, that when you do the Dhikr of Allah, angels around you, they come and they sit with you. It's a hadith. They're attracted to the Noor. They frequent places of ibadah, Noor and Dhikr and Dua and Qur'an. They're very well established in hadith. So now you can imagine if millions of Muslims, mashallah, throughout the month have fasted and they read the Quran and they've done Taraweeh and they've done Iftar and they're making dua, you can imagine the colossal amount of astronomical Noor that has been gathered in a cloud of heavenly Noor. And when that Noor is there, angels gravitate, they come down automatically, tanazzal. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards the believer and the believers in general. It is the communal Laylatul Qadr. This is how we see now the beauty of Islam, the beauty of the Quran, the beauty of following the Sunnah of the Prophet. You won't find this Noor doing community service. No, I have to do community service. I have to help the Muslims. My dear brothers and sisters, that is not the Sunnah of the Prophet. Did the Prophet ﷺ engage with community service in Ramadan, or did he engage in ibadah? I mean, for God's sake, he sat in i'tikaf, where he's not dealing with people. I'tikaf means you don't deal with people, you deal with Allah. That's the Sunnah. Why is he doing this? Now, he is the master of all Muslims. He is now Rahmatul lil Alameen. He did more community service than we can imagine. Outside of Ramadan, by all means, he's at the request of any believer to help him physically, financially, emotionally, every which way. But in Ramadan, he was in seclusion. He was not engaged with community service. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying by all means, Muslims feed more people in Ramadan than any other Ramadan, any other time outside of Ramadan. That's community service. That's fine. There's ibadah and there's the reward for that. But what I'm saying is that the focus cannot be that you are going to be engaged solely in community service at the expense of your nafil ibadah. You can't do that. You must find a way to isolate yourself from people for a few hours and then restrict yourself to pure ibadah.